Hi, this is Sade Simone. Today we're going to be adding mixed numbers with like and unlike denominators. And remember, if you ever have any questions, put it in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to my channel and have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Hi everyone. We're adding mixed numbers with like denominators in this video. I'm starting with the fractions of 3 and 4/5. And I'm going to be adding it to 1 and 2/5. These fractions have the same denominator, which makes things a little bit easier when it comes to us adding these together. So what I want you to focus on first is that we have a denominator of 5 for both of these fractions. Now, we're going to first add together our numerators only. So 4 and 2 are going to be added together. And when we add 4 and 2 together, we get 6/5. And we're going to convert that improper fraction at the end of it. And then now we're going to add our whole numbers together, which is 3 and 1. And we add that together, we get 4. So now we look at our answer, we evaluate our answer, and we see that, well, 4 is fine, but this 6/5, something's not right about it. Your teacher's going to tell you that they want them in simplest form, it's simplified form. This 6/5 is not in simplified form. We want it to have proper fractions. So that means your numerator has to be smaller than your denominator, and we need to make sure that we have mixed numbers. So what we're going to do is go to the side. We have 4. We have 6/5. 6/5 means that we have an extra whole because we have a 5/5 in that 6/5. And then we have a 1/5 left over. In here, we have, in this 6/5, 5 can go into 6 one time. So we have a 5/5 that we're able to pull out of it. This changes to 4 plus 1 plus 1/5, which now gives us the answer of 4 plus 1. That gives us 5 plus 1/5, which is equal to 5 and 1/5. Now, I took you the long ways through because many teachers may not be able to break it down like you needed to see that. But you need to realize that when you have an improper fraction such as 6/5, there's a hole in it and you're going to add that hole to the 4. So our final answer is going to be 5 and 1/5 for our answer. You may need to do one or two things whenever you're adding for your answer. You may have to simplify, and you may have to convert it from being improper to a proper. And so that's all part of your simplification. So you may have to reduce it as well as you may have to change it from improper to proper. The next one that we'll talk about is going to be unlike denominators. With this unlike denominator, what we're going to start off with is we'll have a number of 5 is a whole number and 3/5 added to 2 and 1/3. Since these do not have the same denominator of, we have 3 and we have 5, what I'm going to do now is extend this line. We're going to need this extra space. So now, remember, just like when you're doing subtraction of unlike denominators, adding with unlike denominators, you need to make sure that you have the same denominator. 5 and 3 can have a common denominator of 15. You can go larger than 15, but the smallest one and the easy one is going to be 15. So now, the same thing that I do to my denominator to get 5 to 15, which means I multiply by 3, I'm going to do to my numerator, and that's multiply by 3. That gives me a denominator of 15 and a numerator of 9. We're going to still keep the 5. Nothing happened to it, it just moves over. The same thing I do to my denominator of 3, which means I multiply it times 5 to get it to 15. I do times my numerator times 5 to get it to 5. My 2 does not move. Nothing happens to it. It stays the same. Now, just like we did with with like denominators, we're going to add the 9 and the 5 together. And we'll get as a numerator is 14. Our denominator stays the same. And now we're going to add our numbers together of 5 and 2. And we do get 7. If we had a fraction that could reduce, or if it was improper, we would simplify it. But in this case, 14 over 15 cannot be reduced. This is a proper fraction, and it cannot be reduced any lower than what it is. So our final answer is 7 and 14/15. I hope this was able to help you understand how to add mixed numbers with like and unlike denominators. If you want to see more content, please subscribe to my page. Do not forget to like and share the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.